Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing Slackware from HackMyVm. This is box started about solid easy. Yeah, let's get out to the video. As always, I'm going to start by opening my terminals here. I'll do net discover my star 10.0.0.1/24/height is about 4 PCS. Doing this, we do type in the box 10.0.206, so do Control-Shift-Z, so array map scan. So do MMISSC for default scripts, my duration was cannot ports on the IP. Doing this, I'll do my verbose. It does seem like you have a total of 2 ports open, port 2 and also port 1. I do want to wait for this mmap scan to be finished so we can actually view the services on each port, right? So doing this, we do have port 1, also port 2. Port 1 open for SSH is open SSH. Port 2 open for HTTP is running Apache for Unix. Some servers in port 2. Is for port 2. And here we do have a tribute to Slackware, and we do have a user here as Patrick. We'll do the source code. And it didn't seem like anything. So I'm going to start running a GoBuster, so I'll do Control-Shift-Z, so we're doing some more enumeration. So do GoBuster dir mode -u into the IP address. We'll do -w/user share word list or buster. Directory list with their medium.txt, we'll do extensions HTML, TXT, and also PHP. And also, it does seem like it did not copy the HTTP. Put that in there. So here we do have a robots.txt. We'll just copy and paste this under here. And we do have a 7z.001. I'm guessing we're going to have to fuzz since we do have a 7z. So it's going to be like a test dot for the file name .7z.001. And this does have multiple archives since we do have the 001. This can go up to like 20 or whatever the amount is, but we can test this out by just going to, if I just go to, just for example, we can do like 20. If it goes to 20, then we'll see if it's found or not, right? We also do have a /Slackware. So I'm going to go to Slackware. And I'm guessing this is where it wants us to do the fuzzing for, or where we have to fuzz for here, the search here. So we can just do like I'll do like a fuzz.7z. The reason I put fuzz, I just want to copy and paste this here. Use wfuzz. So wfuzz -u into the IP address. We'll do -w for user share word list or buster. Directory list with the medium.txt. We'll do -hw for 0. We do have the W for 23. We'll do 23. You see that we do have the fuzz for 7z001. And doing this, we can wait and see what we get. So after a while, we do get a Twitter here. So I'm going to test this out. So if I go into fuzz, change this to Twitter. This seems like we do have a Twitter.7z.001. Well, the point of this, I don't want to be using wget to just to get from 2 all the way up to whatever the number is, but we do need to find the number. So doing this, I usually like going up to like 25. Doesn't seem like we do have that. Do 15. We'll go into 11. We'll go to 14. And I'm guessing it's going to be 15 for the file type, right? So yeah, it's going to go up to the archive for 14. We'll do Control-Shift-Z. I'll do Control-Shift-O over here. So I want to do like a for I will make a variable for I in $sign for sequence. I do want to create a sequence. So if I go into SUQ -w between 1 through 14, you'll see that I do have the 001. So we can put this like, we can use the I to, or just create a sequence. We'll do -w for I to 14. We can do wget. Or the file type, since we do have for 0 for the sequence, it's already added. Want to do for 0, we just want to put $sign I, right? Since it's going to be 001 all the way up to 14, right? We just do done. We for I in $sign sequence. We have a syntax error for. Oh yeah, we have a syntax error there. We don't need that. We can just do wget. Do done. See that does get all the files for Twitter. Now we can use 7z to extract all the files. We'll just do it for the same, or for 001, since it does automatically extract for all of them, right? it does already know that this is going to be an archive for multiple files. We'll see that everything's okay. Now we can do Firefox for Twitter PNG. It does seem like we do have this new Twitter.png. We do get this guy here. So we only do have an image. We can start by checking the metadata. So do exif tool for Twitter PNG. And nothing under here. I'm going to use Tecovitas for Twitter PNG. And here we do get a try this pass for 1993. So I'm going to copy this. We did have a user as Patrick, I believe, which was under document root. We go back, see that I do have this for Patrick. So I'm going to try this user for Patrick. What's SSH into Patrick at 10.0.01. We have this for 206. 206. We'll do -p for ports. It's running on port 1. We do yes. We do the password. We do ID. And now under Patrick. So do ls -la. We do ID. We are under another user for Itch Inga. Not sure to pronounce that. We'll go into /var. We're doing some enumeration. We'll go into www. This is Unix, so we do have this for htdocs. We have a get Slack. Nothing under here. We did enumerate right since we did have this from 0 to 14, which we did get those files right. We have robots.txt. Nothing under here. I'm going to go under /home. And we do have a bunch of users here. So I'm guessing this is going to be if I go into ID, we do have this user here. So I'll do ls for this user. Does seem to exist. We do have a mypass.txt, so I'll switch users to this user. We do have the password. I'm guessing this is going to be a loop for the same thing here. So if I go back into home, we'll cd into this user, switch users. Let's cut out the mypass.txt. And yeah, this does seem to be a loop. So doing this machine, I already do have a couple files that I do want to showcase here. I did create a directory before creating this video. I do have a su password and also the password for another user. But just to showcase, this is a pretty long command here. But doing this, I just create a variable for next_user. This is going to get out the last user. So if I do ID, you'll see that this is going to separate from the comma all the way to basically the last user, right? It's going to grab out for that. It's going to echo the password from the next user to mypass.txt and also the next user for, or it's going to do the password, then just switch users to the next user, right? And it's going to get that mypass.txt. So let's just copy this. I didn't miss an N there. We can press it on that. Let me just clear my terminals here. It is for next user. And you see that we do have Aluminum for mypass.txt. It is edited out. We do ID and now I'm under Aluminum. So you can actually just copy and paste this command and just do it repeatedly. But I do also have another file here, which is going to be for this password.txt. I do have this for our RPJ7, so you can actually go ahead through the walkthrough. So I'm not just repeating the commands again, right? So I'm SSH into or switch users to RJP7, or who was our RPJ7, right? RPJ7. We do have the password. We do ID, and now I'm under RPJ7. So I'll do ls-la. Here we do have a user.txt. I do want to create I'll just create a new directory for backup. I'll copy this user.txt into backups right here, just in case because we're going to do a file transfer with the netcat. Doing this, if we go into the machine, you'll notice that we don't have Python 3. We don't have Python. We do have PHP -s, but does not work if I do like this for localhost for we do this for like 8,000. You'll see that we don't have the load dynamic library for GD. So we can't do that. So doing this, we're going to have to actually put this into a start a reverse or a listener and transfer the file. So start by doing that. So I do have this for netcap. So I'll do actually start up the listener first. So we'll do netcap myself. I believe it was we can just do LMVP like a normal listener on 9001. Now we're getting the file to, I think it's / to like the user.txt. And then we're going to be setting the file back to our machine. So do netcat minus w43. We'll do 10.0.0.175, I believe is my IP address. 175. We'll do some port 9001 that we want to send back it. I usually like thinking of the arrow back to our machine. So I just do like a user.txt. And then we're getting the user.txt. Does it work? Do we have a user.txt? Or cat is user.txt. And here we do have the HMV. This is the user flag. So basically just start the listener. Just transfer the file using back, usually using back. I think of this going back to my machine and then having the listener sending it to my machine. It can be a little confusing, but I think that's an easy way to think about it, right? So here we do have a user.txt. I do want to use a stack_snow because there does seem to be a free user.txt. We do have some blank space here. So we use stack_snow. We'll do -c for user.txt. You'll see that we do have a new password here. So what do we have left? So we do free cd into ID, switch user to root. See if this is the password for that. So do also we get our root.txt. And here it does seem like we do have the home directory, or the flag is somewhere in the home directory. I'm just gonna grab we'll do INR for the really can do HMV. Usually that's what the flag is for HackMyVm. We'll do this for /home. And you'll see that we do have backups user.txt as the user flag. We do the user.txt, which is this can be flag. And we also do have this for the root. So this is going to be for the root flag, right? We just confirm this, we can copy the path. Get this out, we'll grep for HMV. You'll see that we do have the root flag. So guys, for watching the video, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.